Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today, guys, it is new project reveal day. And yeah, basically this car is the most expensive car that I've ever done when it comes to repairing salvage cars. So yeah, and it's a nice one. It's a really nice car. So there's going to be loads of content on it. It's got a bit of damage to the front, bit of damage to the back, bit of damage to the side. So yeah, there's a bit of, you know, there's going to be a few videos on this car, but what a lovely car it is. So let's jump straight into today's video. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, guys, just before I unveil and show you the most expensive salvage car that I've done, I'm just going to, this Ka is going for the MOT later. I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to keep it running for a bit. I've got MOT in about an hour's time, so I'm going to let it run for an hour, get that heater going inside, get those carpets, get the seats all dried out. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to run it outside for a minute, then take it for an MOT. And then when I come back from the MOT, guys, I will let you know what happens with this a little bit later. But for now, let's get this outside. Let's bring the new project inside here, the most expensive car that I've done. And let's show you what we have. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the MOT centre. So let me show you the results of the MOT. And there was actually, whilst this car was getting done, there was a surprise visit from the DVLA whilst this car was going through. And I had a very good conversation with this guy. And I'll let you know what we spoke about in a minute. But let me just show you the MOT results at the minute. So we have a fail. Advisories on the others, which is just the pitted discs, which basically means that it's been sitting at a salvage auction and the discs are rusty. That's what that means. They're not sort of, don't need to be changed. It's just an advisory on both sides. The number plate bulb on one side looks like it's like flickering. You whack it, it comes on and off. So we're going to have to drop that down and have a look at that, put that back up and see if we can do that. I'm sure it's just a loose, the bulb's loose or something's loose in there. So we've got to do that. But the main reason why it's failed is because of the rear shock absorbers at the back. So we are going to be changing those back ones. I think he said just one, I've got to be honest. Yeah. The offside right. So he's saying this side needs to be changed. But I think like the actual shocks are like £30. So let's just change both of them. So I'm going to do both sides as a pair. And then, yeah, and then that's it. We can then return it to the MOT centre. He can retest it and that's it. Job done. Whilst I was there, like I said, halfway whilst this one's been done, they had a visit from the DVLA because they do random spot checks for all MOT centres. They do random spot checks to make sure that the MOT centres are doing what they should be doing. So that's what happened today, and that's what happened on this car. Speaking to the guy there, really nice guy, I've got to be honest, the DVLA guy, he turned around and told me, we got chatting. I said, look, this is a salvage car. Got a YouTube channel. I do all the fixes on YouTube. I show every step from the beginning, very beginning to the very end, all the steps that it takes to get these cars back on the road. And he was quite interested. He actually subscribed to the channel whilst I was there as well. So that was good. But he did speak to me and said that his son is an insurance assessor. Now, we got chatting. Because that's, you know, part of what I do. So we got chatting about the industry, the way it is, and all that sort of stuff. And he, you know, we basically got onto Copart, as you would. And he says that they are starting to do more and more checks now the DVLA are because sitting outside Copart yards and pulling people that buy these cars and think that they can just drive away. You all know what I'm talking about. These people, they buy cars online. Just because you've got a trade plate does not mean the car is safe to drive away. Now, they're doing more and more spot checks on these Copart yards, he told me. And they're going to be stopping a lot of this now, and finding and seizing a lot of the vehicles that think they can just drive the cars away. He said a lot of it's to do with the actual salvage company. They shouldn't let people drive cars away. Every single car that leaves their yard should leave on a transporter, a trailer, a back of a truck. It should be transported away, not driven away. So, yeah, there's a few changes coming, I think, he told me. And I spoke to him about his son, the insurance assessor. He said a lot of these cars now, especially the new ones, they are being written off for stupid little things. And it ain't because of the damage. It's because they can't get the parts. So if it's hard to get a part for a certain vehicle, the insurance company will just write it off. And that's quite big. That's quite an eye opener to how things are run and how they do it. I said I've got to be honest. I said, like, I don't particularly like the idea of a car being categorised Cat N or Cat S with pictures, and he completely agrees. He said there's a lot of changes coming into the salvage market. He couldn't get into a lot of it with me because they're still talking about it and they're still getting into the final details of what's got to happen and what's going to happen. But he said it's definitely a good idea what I'm doing when I'm showing and videoing the repairs on the salvage cars. He said because it's a trust issue, and it's going forward. You've got to be, you know, you've got to show, for a safety point of view, more than anything, you've got to show how the cars are being fixed and put back on the road. And he absolutely loved it. He said, "What a great idea!" He said, I wish everyone done it." He said, "But there's a lot of people out there that want to hide things and don't want to show things." He said, "But you sound like quite a genuine guy." I said, "Yeah, I am. Thanks." But yeah, so I had a nice chat with him, actually. What a nice guy he was. And he did open up to me a little bit, but couldn't tell me everything, which is, I wanted to get a bit more information out of him. But anyway, guys, this has got to be done before I show you the new project. Let's get this on the ramp. Let's start stripping the back end off. Get the shock absorbers. They're on the way. And we can get it back to the MOT centre, get it passed, get it back, and then we'll have a look at the new project. So, let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let's show you. Well, you just see me do it, but nice new shocks on both sides. Yeah. For what it is, it's worth just doing both of them. I mean, I know it's only one of them that he's done me advisory on, or foul on, but let's just get them both done. I did have a little mess around with this as well. It seems to be working. It just seems to be working now, which is, yeah, it's mad. So that's that. Let me get the wheels back on, run it to the MOT centre, come back, and I'll show you the results, and then we'll get into the new project, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So I'm back from the MOT centre, and yep, there we go. We've got a pass, and the only advisory is the pitted and the scored discs. But after a bit of time being used, the brake pads will just clean it off and wear those down anyway. So, but it's just because it's been sitting around for a while. So yeah, guys, this one is done, complete, finished. It looks really decent and tidy now. It looks really clean. So this is going to definitely do someone a right turn for a nice little run around. Maybe a first car, maybe just a little cheap run around. But yeah, can't see it really sort of hanging around too long. I'll stick it up for sale, and then I'll let you know what happens with that and when I sell it. But for the moment, we're finished with this car. Not too long, 2 days, that's all it took. And we're done. So let's get this out of the way. Let's bring the new project inside the workshop. I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what we've got and what we've got to do. We'll have a walk around it, and yeah, show you the new project. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So the time has come to show you the new project, the most expensive car that I've tried to fix to date. So let's get into it. I'll turn you around and let's show you what I've got. We have got a Mercedes GLA 220 4MATIC 4-wheel drive diesel. Yeah, so this is the new project. What a lovely colour. Honestly, this colour is beautiful. Really nice cars, these. I like the shape of them and the way they sit, GLAs. So, yeah, you can already see, starting to see where the damage is. The damage is on that back quarter there, along the side here, and then on the front, you can see it here. This side looks untouched, looks absolutely lovely. So we haven't got do any work to this side. It's mainly on the other side. I've got to be honest, a bit dirty, but most of it's clean. I think because this car actually come from Copart. Now, before we go any further, I just want to quickly tell you, this is not my car. I did not buy this car. I'm doing it for another subscriber. So it's Nigel's car. This is Nigel's car, and he's been looking to buy a Mercedes GLA for a long time now. He's tried to bid on loads and loads and loads, but wasn't able to win one until this one. So yeah. And Nigel lives up at Wolverhampton. Nigel does. One of my really, really long-term subscribers. One of my followers, supporters from the channel from the very beginning. He's watched me from the very beginning, Nigel has. Where I is doing the blue Mini Cooper S in my garage at home. He's watched me right back to there, which was, yeah, that seems a long time ago now. But he's one of my hardcore supporters and followers of what I do on the channel, and he's been emailing me and messaging me, We've been, you know, talking now on the phone. And yeah, he's basically turned around and said, look, I want you to fix, I want to get a car and I want you to fix it up on the channel. So yeah, here we are. Here it is. It's an AMG spec as well. So it's got a beautiful, this Alcantara seats, with black leather with red stitching on it. Looks really, really nice. You can see the AMG stuff there. These seats are unbelievable. Look at them. They look really, really good. You got this, like, I think it's a light or it's some sort of vent. Hot air vent goes at the top of the headrest as well. Really, really nice car. So this is going to clunk. Well, you can see the damage, guys. It's just down here, but I'm just going to, like, I need to sort of tear it down and find out exactly what the damage is and what we need to replace. Obviously, we're going to replace the wing. This has had a little bit of a smash. You can see it's all there. Now, Nigel didn't really see this in the actual, pictures. It's got a little puddle light there as well. I think these are power folding, so I don't think Nigel saw that. But this is going to have to be replaced. They're not cheap, these wing mirrors either. They're quite expensive. Well, everything about a Mercedes car is expensive, I've got to be honest. But yeah, we just need to get it all sort of teared down and have a look. Going to try and save this door for him as well. You know, let's just get that painted, get that repaired. Don't think it's been hit and dented. Don't get me wrong, it's been scuffed, but I think a lot of that will come out and buff out. And then it'll just be a little bit of body work, paint, and a paint shop. We'll have to do the rest. We've tried to find these wings in colour, guys. We cannot find them anywhere. So we're just going to have to get another one in another colour and get it painted. The bonnet doesn't look like it's been hit at all and touched, so that's good. It is the diesel version. Let me show you. I'll show you the inside in a minute and then show you the mileage, but this is the diesel version. And everything's quite tight in here, do you know what I mean? Everything's quite sort of there. Looking down, I can't really see too much because it's so tight at the bay. Headlight has got a crack here. I think it's been pushed. You can see it well because obviously this corner, it's been pushed. It's pushed this headlight. It's scuffed it as well. I think it's cracked it. So we might have to get another one of these headlights. Obviously, bumper. Nigel has got me a bumper. He's sent it out to me. But unfortunately, Nigel, I know you're watching this video right now, but unfortunately we cannot use this bumper. And the main reason for it, the main reason why we can't use this bumper is because it hasn't got any washer jets in the bumper for the headlights, which this one has. So the washer jets come out and get this, do the headlights, clean the headlights. The actual sensors would have been all right. I can cut the sensors out of that bumper, but because we haven't got no holes for these headlight washer jets, we cannot use that bumper. Well, it was the only one he found. I've got to be honest. To be honest with you, he found it in colour. He bought it and he sent it to me, but. Yeah, that's the trouble, is on closer inspection, it's got no holes. And I don't want to sort of try and create those holes there. It'd be very difficult to try and cut these washer jets out, and it just won't look neat and tidy enough. And I want to make sure that we get this, you know, really, really good. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to find another bumper, headlight, wing mirror, and as we come along, obviously the bumper again has been scuffed and scratched, but I think that's repairable. I don't think we need to get another bumper, as long as the tabs have not been broken off. So we've just got to check that. We have to get another light, a rear light for that. Obviously, the back quarter will have to be pulled and repainted, the back up the side as well. And then, yeah, just tear it down, get into it. We don't know what damage is behind the bumper, and we don't know what damage is behind this bumper either. There's going to be plastic bits. There's going to be in there. I can see it now. So, yeah, we've really got to get into this and sort of tear it all down and find out, exactly what we need to replace when it comes to this. There is, I think there's a pedestrian activation thing that's been done on this car. Let me just put a jumper on it and then I'll get it running. The battery's a bit low, so we need to get a jumper on it. The old Top Don JS 3000. This thing, I tell you, just starts everything. Like that. Just so that we can get a bit of power going to it. And then I'll show you and start it up. There we go. Where's the key? Key. Got it. Comes with 2 keys as well, guys. Yeah, but because it's obviously Copart, that's that wing. Got to get it off. But because it comes from Copart, 71 572. That's the miles that it's done. So yeah. So with a jump, it starts straight up. Obviously we've got some lights on the dash. Engine management light is on. And some, that's what it says there, look, collision protection activation. Collision prevention assist plus. God. So I've got to look into what that is. Engine management light is up as well. But apart from that, no airbags have been deployed in here, which is good. It's got a good spec. Seats are lovely, really, really nice. And it's got sunroof as well. I don't know how to do the sunroof, gotta be honest. Oh, there we go. So the sunroof there. Then it opens as well. Looks really nice in here, guys. Look, really, really nice. So yeah, really nice Alcantara seats. No rips. Looks really nice and decent. So yeah, really, really nice car, this one. It just needs, definitely needs some attention and a little bit of Resurwreck gloving. Normal stuff. I think it's got navigate. Oh, it's got navigation. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's not got navigation. I've not looked at this. I don't know. So yeah, I can't find any books either. There's no paperwork. Got locking wheel for it, but there's no. There's like a little tray thing here. It's like a sunglasses tray thing there, look. But there's no booklets, there's nothing that comes with it. So yeah, Nigel got this one from Copart. It's going to be a nice one once it's done. Really, really nice. Not list of books are in here. Oh, we've got an engine cover, which is good. Just see that. That was missing on the front. Does need a good clean as well, this car. It's right filthy. Just needs a good looking at and sorting out. Oh, that's good. Nice little engine cover. Nothing in here whatsoever. So yeah. It's the 4MATIC, so it's 4-wheel drive. Alloys look really nice and clean. The alloys are set right in past the tyre, so there's no way that these should be scuffed, because the tyre's going to hit it first. Good tread on the tyres, actually. I don't know if Nigel wants to replace those. He might replace those going forward, but got some massive discs and brakes. Loads of tread on those pads. We ain't got to change the pads. I think he wants me to do a service. But look, the headlight's working. You can see it there. But whether or not that's repairable, I don't know. If I can repair it, I'm going to, because that's going to save him a lot of money. It looks like the bumper's like gone on top of the headlight, so that should be underneath. So that's definitely had a whack. Whether or not a crash bar's been hit and we have to replace a crash bar, I don't know. But again, we'll have a look at that, guys. But yeah, what do you think so far? Nice Mercedes GLA to sort out. LED rear lights. I think those, if they're... Yeah, they're LED lights as well. They're not going to be cheap. Has this got... Oh no, it ain't got AdBlue, this one. Wasn't sure if it had AdBlue or not. Nice spec, really nice spec this is. I love all the leather. The black leather with the black leather with the red stitching looks really, really good. So yeah, he's picked a good one. I've got to be honest. It is a decent one. It just needs bringing back to life on the damage part. I can't remember if he said it was a Cat N or a Cat S. I can't remember what he said. But literally, like, he won the car. So Nigel won the car. Let me just turn him off for a minute. Yeah, he won the car, and then he messaged me and said, "Look, we'll get it over to you. Is there any way you can get it over? Can you get it over to you?" I said, "Yeah, I'll sort out the pickup." He said, "Yeah, that's good, because I'm going to Spain for a month, for 4 weeks. So just let me know, let me know how you get on. Let me know if, want me to sort out any, or transfer any money to you, and we'll get all the parts or whatever." He said, "But just get cracking with it." He said, "I'll just watch the videos. I'll sit there and watch the videos. You're doing it." And then, yeah, he's sitting on a beach, I think, in Spain with San Miguel beer. Yeah, bless him. But, like he said, he's worked hard all his life, so he wants some nice stuff now, and this is part of it. I think he's having a really nice car. He's been wanting one of these for a long time now. He's been trying to bid on them. He's been trying to win them. But they just go up too much. They're really, really sort of high demand, these cars. To try and win one cheap enough, it's impossible. You just can't get them. So. He seems to think he might have overpaid a little bit, which is all right, because he understands. He understands what needs to be done. No one knows about what the cost is going to be in a minute, because we don't know the damage behind the bumper. That's where the cost is going to be. If anything's behind the bumper, if I can find another bumper in another colour, but has the washer jets cut into them, then I'll just get the bumper painted. That ain't a problem. It's all the other little bits and pieces. Like, we've got to make sure that the radiators are not broken. It's this is not being broken. So the whole grill here, so we can take that out, and we can reuse that. It's what's been damaged behind there. So when we get stuck into this one, we'll strip it all down, take the wing off, take the bumper off, the headlight, just start ripping it all down, and then making a list of not exactly, but make a rough list of all the parts we need to get. Like the rear light needs to be, get one of those, side wing mirror, with the folding, because they're electric folding with the puddle as well. So yeah, wing, we'll repair that door, and then just get into it, guys. But what do you think so far? This is probably the most expensive. It is the most expensive car that I've tried or am gonna do repairs on at the minute. But it'll be fantastic if we can get into more of these sort of cars, because they're nice. They're really nice high-end cars, like the Mercedes, the BMWs, the Audis. It'd be lovely. But I'm never gonna sort of stop doing the bread and butter cars. The bread and butter cars, I'm never stopping doing, guys. But these type of cars, if I can get them in every now and then, yeah, they just look really nice. So, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video, and you're going to look forward to doing this. I'm going to look forward to doing this one, and I'm sure you're going to look forward to watching me repair Nigel's GLA. So, but for now, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the new project. Let me know, guys. So, that's it. Take care. See you soon. Thanks for watching.